Thank you all as you join the show. God bless you for coming online at this time. We're very happy to have everybody. So as you join, you share extensively. Let's have everybody on board. We will keep on chatting the way to push the course of this revolution ahead. I think that we must upgrade and get the scale of the revolution going. It is primordial for everyone Ambazonian who is watching at this time to understand that we have to remain very, very substantive, very, strong in our decision to push the revolution ahead. I must let you know that it was never going to be an easy task. We were going to have circumstances that would make you think that, okay, this is it. We feel discouraged, but you must agree that no matter what happens, you must remain strong, you must remain steadfast, because that is the spirit of the revolution. So while you join, you keep sharing. There is very good news that is coming up. We already have that on our website, but we'll discuss it and we'll ask all of you to go there. You check out what we've written. I think is very detailed. There are a lot of explanations out there for everybody who's watching at this time. So as you join, you share. Let's get everybody on board, and we ensure that we recalibrate the revolution to a completely different level, where we all must agree that in order for us to succeed, we must condemn the failures that have accrued to our revolution based on the antics of some individuals. I agree with you that sometimes you feel a little bit retarded as far as what seemingly would be like noise on social media to some people is concerned. But we must agree that it is either we fight now or we will never fight again. This is just exactly the basis of the revolution, because seemingly that's how it seems. I'm going to give us a musical interlude. Just give me a minute. So we're going to play something for you people, some beautiful music for everybody to enjoy before we continue the show. Thank you. Just stay tuned. So we are going to get this beautiful track to everybody out there, and we want to salute the initiative of fighters who have continuously defended homeland. We would want to thank everybody who is fighting at this juncture, and we think that very sincerely there is no way we can push forward without speaking the truth, so I'll invite you to listen to this beautiful track from Dogstar. As you're listening, you keep sharing.
Just a name in this country, people them the shiver. The way we are picking them, they also people them they wonder. Thank you, Mama Medai. Thank you, my homeland. God bless you, Mama Medai. For the strength you sent for your children, I am proud of you. You are rich. I am proud of you. You are strong. You defeat the whole Cameroon, like Africa in a wonderland. Mama Medai. some days. Let's clean it up, let's build it love. Thank you, my baby. Thank you, my homeland. God bless you, my mama. For the sweat for your children. I am proud of you. You are rich. I am proud of you. You are strong. You defeat the whole Cameroon. Like Africa in the world. My baby. My fine baby. My baby. My sweet mama.
Please, as you join, you share. Let's have everybody on board, please.
Great Northwest region of Cameroon. I want you to stand up and dance because the time has come when we have to put our heads and hands together in order to build this our lovely and only region.
Okay. Now, thank you so much. This message is very important. That's Talkstar and my Bamenda. Please, when you join, you share. Let's have everybody on board. I know this is an impromptu show. We didn't announce this, but that's okay. We hope that we're going to build the audience to capacity before we start speaking. This is very important. And I want us all to understand that we are changing the dynamics of this revolution. And let me let you know that you have the capacity to put all of these things together and decide how to push this thing forward. I'm glad that Eno William is already talking about unity, which is very important. But I want to let you know that calling out thieves in the revolution is not hindering anybody from uniting with anybody. And I want to say this here very clearly that there is very good news at the level of the Senate regarding the Ambazonian revolution, what they call Resolution 358, that a lot of people have misinterpreted. That is why yesterday I said that it was good news for us as Ambazonians. And I want to let you all know that like I've said in my past shows, he remained very committed in my decision to clean and cleanse this revolution from thieves and gangsters and manipulators and window dressers and hearsays and wannabes. And I am on that train. I'm going to remain persistent and consistent until this gang of criminals are deleted from our revolution. I must assure you that no matter what they do, I want to invite every Southern Cameroonian to join me in this new train. It is very important. It's absolutely necessary for you all to understand that when you see my temper rising, you must understand that there's something very, very, very crucial that I need to treat. There is a cancer in this revolution that I am uprooting. I've already done the uprooting more than at least 70%. It's remaining 30%. And I want to thank you all that 3 weeks or 1 month ago, most of you who today understand what I was saying, why I stood on the gap trying to preach unity, neutrality, and peace, you have now come to terms. At least 95% of the Ambazonian people now believe in the fact that Eric TATAW has remained consistent and persistent in pursuing the truth. But of course, we are recalibrating based on situations. I must tell you all, ladies and gentlemen, that no matter what you do, remain committed in the fact that you will not build a legacy by protecting thieves. I want you to listen to me. Quote me anywhere. My name is Eric TATAW. You cannot and you should not build a legacy by protecting thieves. A magistrate in court is not respected because he pardoned many thieves. He's respected because he taught thieves lessons before pardoning them. Listen, let me tell you something for all of you activists. You know, the system that I live in America, where I've been opportune to go to the American courts at least 3 times on license tickets issues. I have had tickets in this country. A lot of people will tell you I went right to Ohio in St. Clairsville County, something like, to defend a ticket in Ohio, a speed ticket where I was pulled by a state trooper while I was coming back from the event with Professor Lumumba. I was pulled by a state trooper, and the state trooper put 2 points on my license and fined me at least $180. And St. Clairsville in Ohio, it is closest to Pittsburgh in Pennsylvania. That is an absolutely white state or white county, because of course the state is Ohio. And that's when I left Columbus, Ohio, and I was coming to Maryland in the Washington DC area, and I picked that ticket. And the other time when I went to Delaware to visit our Ambazonian community there, of course, Sister Mirabento invited me. And when I was coming back, I picked up another ticket at Cecil County in Maryland, the boundary between Maryland and Delaware in Acton City. And of course, all those tickets were there. I mean, there are many tickets that I have. I just had another ticket in DC, where a red light ticket. So all of those tickets, including a phone ticket and a lot of them. So I've had many tickets because of my activities in Ambazonia. They are there. And so I go to court in America because of these ticket issues. When I go to court, and the judge or the judge will ask me that guilty or not guilty, and this is what I've told the judges. I'll say guilty with explanation. Guilty with explanation. In all my ticket traffic cases in America, I've had close to more than 8, I must say. I have picked more than those tickets, a lot of money. And when the judges will ask me, guilty or not guilty, I will tell them, guilty, but with explanation. And I'll explain to the judge. For example, when I was coming back from from Ohio, I lost track of my phone. My GPS went off, and so I was overspeeding, and I didn't realize it was a 70 speed limit posted sign, and so the state trooper pulled me. And I explained to the judge, and you know what the judge did? The judge said, yeah, you're an honest man. He canceled the point and gave me a little fine to pay. That's what the judge did. The judge pardoned me. He removed the point that the state trooper was hoping that I was going to get. The same, the one in Cecil County, it was $80 fine. And I went there. I went late. The court case was 1. It was supposed to be at 1, but I went at 3:30. The judge, the police, the state trooper had left, and the judge took the court at almost closed. And when I explained I was held in traffic, the judge came back and listened to me, and then canceled every judgment that they have given to me and asked me to pay the $80 fine. It was 10 days that I was supposed to pay that $80. And so when I reached here, because of too much in my head, I forgot to pay that $80 fine in 10 days. And I went on the 10th day, that means the 12th day. So I explained to them that I forgot, and that it was weekend. When I remembered to pay, it was weekend. And so they had suspended my license from hours. And so they simply allowed me to swap my card. I paid, and they removed the suspension on my license. See, why am I explaining all of this? It's very important. And this is to let you all know that no matter what you do, you must remain honest and sincere. And as a judge, you must first of all acknowledge that somebody, even when you support that person is wrong, and then you move further to making considerations. As a matter of fact, in my other ticket that I had, I think 3 points in DC, where a state trooper, a Spanish guy, pulled me I was using my phone, I changed lane without signal, all of those things. I'm saying it like the FBI knows. These are records that are there, that I've cleared all. And so, when I went to court, the judge failed me now that I was guilty. I came back home, I wrote reconsideration, and I explained to the judge, put a screenshot of my GPS and everything, and the judge canceled everything. Listen, in life, you must understand one thing. We are in a very crucial stage where we are no longer having contributions coming in. I'm coming to the good news from the Senate. I just want us to discuss these very key aspects before we get to the nitty-gritties of the good news. Now, we are in a revolution where they have killed over at least more than 10,000 people. That's the roughest, lowest estimate. If we want to put it somehow at the bar, we'll put between 13 and 15,000. So they have killed all these people. And you as an activist, when you come online, you decide to defend somebody with impunity, you defend somebody who has stolen money, you must know that you have an issue. I want to say here categorically clear and to invite Ambazonians to know that I remain a prestigious truth speaker. And when I stand on the truth to speak it, I don't care about who loves me, who hates me, who doesn't like me. And it doesn't, your insult or whatever you do not stop me from going to the places that will change the face of this revolution. This is my office in Hydesville, New Hampshire Avenue. I am 10 seconds to Washington, D.C. This is DMV. It's standing between the boundary, Washington, D.C. and Maryland. Those who are familiar with the Bank of America, Takuma Park, will tell you people exactly what I'm saying here in MD. And so, from here, if you want to drive to the Senate, it's very close. Everywhere is very close. And let me let you know one thing, that in a revolution, you must take personal actions as an activist in order to change the face and the course of the game. So no matter what you do, you must remember that it is important for you. Because listen, you know why I succeed? You know why they call me the Rock? You know why they call me Smoke? Because all the conspiracy theories do not concern me. It took me time, and it took me enough time to build a reputation, to create trust, to make sure that anything that you say about Eric TATAW, it only ends like in the dustbin, because no Ambazonian takes that seriously. Even those who say it, they know that it's a lie, but they just try. That's why no conspiracy theory works against me. No conspiracy theory. I remain steadfast in the course of this revolution, and no matter what they do, we continuously fight for a free Southern Cameroons. Now, listen very attentively to me. Listen very attentively. If you want victory, if you want Ambazonia to be free, listen to what I'm telling you. This one is an order from God. You've got to listen. Listen very well. If you want to be free from colonial slavery, if you want to be free, if you want independence, listen very well to what I want to tell you today. Do not get shy talking about financial misappropriations at this time. And you must know that what I'm trying to do is to recalibrate your mentality for you to stay fast in contributing to these places I want to suggest. These places, it remains very important. I will not defend a thief, and I will not even bother myself about a fellow activist who is defending a thief. I want all of you to know that I stood as a pillar of this IG. This same IG, which of course the IG remains, but those who are thieves in the IG got to go. And I want to be very clear with all of you fellow Southern Cameroonians. What I'm doing, I am pacifying your revolution. I'm giving it back to you. All of you, my mothers, Mommy Josephine, Mommy Judith, all of you, I want you all to remember today that this is a path that you must follow to get free. We have been everywhere. I have seen things. And the revolution is changing. The last 1 or 2 weeks since I started talking this way, it has changed because I noticed that I adopted an approach that did not work. I was the only activist who came out from the meeting of the collapsed dialogue between Sisi Kwayok Tabe, our natural and very formidable president, a man I respect because I listened to him speak in jail. And I respect him, and I know that truly this man has a heart for the Ambazonian people. When I came out from that meeting, and all the confusion started between Dr. Sako and Sisiku, I made live shows here, I cried, because I saw the imminent danger. And I call all activists that, listen, please calm down. Let us try to see how we unite these leaders, because you all know, I call them behind the stage, because you all know that our president in jail is innocent. He didn't do these things that all of these people are trying to do this and do that and all of that. Now, they said no, because they were following the small bandwagon of what they call the blue and white army on Facebook, who were making them thinking that they were loved. And they went that way, making noise. And they said, oh, you saw the magnitude of the insults on a man who has been on the ground for more than 10 months with his people. And these insults were being perpetrated, promoted by Dr. Samuel Komisako and Chris Anu. They were promoting all the insults on this man. And I said to activists that, listen, we got to stop. Some of them today, Only yesterday, and now you see all the activities are flowing towards my direction. And they're saying that, oh, yes, it's true, both of them were wrong. Both of them were not wrong. I've said it before that Siseko is wrong by conscience forming a government. I said it more than 2 billion times. I don't know if the point is that some of these people, they have taken by the Chinese year 8. So they speak English, but they have to get the Chinese. So they don't understand, because that will only be the reason. Because we have said this thing that, listen, Siseko was wrong forming a government from jail. By conscience means popular demand. But by constitution, he's correct. But Dr. Sako was also wrong by not abiding to the compromise. What did they do? They said, no, Sako is wrong. They started the insult. And I stayed on the path of peace. All of you will bear me witness how everybody was insulting Eric TATAW. How can you be insulting a man who was standing for peace, neutrality? But today I've come out as the lion that I am. And you are begging. Listen, there is going to be no more peace for the wicked. Since you didn't want peace, I've taken the peace. And now you're going to remain with a frustrated soul. That's how it's going to happen. Till you come down from your high horses, I'm going to keep flogging until all of you will stop. Now, they have not stopped. I will play an audio so that all of you will hear. And it's a disgrace. You must have listened to this voice. Let me go to this audio very quickly before I continue. It's very important. This is the audio.
My brothers and sisters, make any man know say, whatever thing where you plant them for this struggle, now where you go harvest them. When Eric decrease, and I tell Eric, say, Eric, no big call from Ayaba. Because their connection, when they call you, pick the call, they take your voice, connect them for the evil spirit.
Okay, that's fine. You people must have heard this audio from this woman. I don't know whoever she is. A person who does not put her name. She said that because I took a call from Ayaba. I want to inform this caller that Dr. Sako and Aringwa have arranged to make an audio, because that's what they do these days. They go arrange with people. You see, every day they are changing. They brought a few. Look at, they brought the nurse in Chamber who talks like a man from where is this country? Which country? From Antarctica, because it doesn't exist, like an early man. They brought him. They have brought a couple of people. It's not working because those are people who know conspiracies. They brought them. It's not working. They have brought this woman, and money that you are supposed to use to give refugees to eat. You are using the money to be giving people to be making audios. These are refugees. I'll play a video here for all of you to see. Where is this? Let me play. These are refugees in the bushes, thanking people for doing good things to them.
Mommy, our papa them. At the time, we have plenty, but that thing they would have become game for we so. So that very day, I just go born me. Now for bush, we just so. My name is Sister Pauline. I de banga bakundo. Now meet this as a born so. Even the clothes well I'm so. Now by the grace of God, we are already closing for the picking. I don't forget na gate. Now for bush, I tell them so. So I don't know. So at the time we have plenty, but that very day that thing they so let me plenty. So at the time I sit there say if you wanna figure away say more things them. Even for chop, see more it I will cook for bed. I never fed chop. So at the time plenty.
So this is what refugees go through in the bushes. These are IDPs. Refugees are everywhere. And you have a group of people here because they want to remain in power in a country that we have not achieved. And you people say I should stay quiet. I know if you stay quiet because I see this thing. I live with these people here in America, in Maryland. I go to the Congress every day. I have never seen them there. Today they have taken a picture of a strange white man that they signed, whether is Plan B. We have the picture and they are parading it on social media saying that Dr. Sako went for diplomatic missions. When you go to the Congress, you have the picture. The senators cannot hide their faces. Why do you hide the face of a senator or a congressman? I snap with them on the corridors, and some people are so gullible because that is not any congressman in America, so they are trying to confuse you. Once you take a picture of a congressman, it means that the congressman has given you a permission to share publicly. So we don't want people who have been here lazing about eating money. When something comes up that looks good for Ambazonians, you go and claim responsibility. And somebody comes here and says that it's because Ayaba called me. The day that since Ayaba called me is 8 months ago, if I remember. And I came and said it on live show, and I was hitting Ayaba and his gang constantly, harder than this. So all of a sudden, because Dr. Sako and his gang have fallen are doing the same thing Ayaba used to do 10 months ago, and I'm hitting them, you say, oh, it's because Ayaba called me. What a shame. You people don't know nothing. You don't know nothing. No conspiracy. Even go to Ivo Tapang, let him teach you people how to lie. Because Tapang used to lie, but I still beat him. I took him like cold pap and put in my nostrils. So you people can see the truth is the truth. I have said that go and read Proverbs 25 verse 5. That the king must remove bad people from his company. Those are the bad people. They beat you here. You go and bring a woman voice to come and make an audio against Eric TATAW. Eric TATAW is today mad. When I'm even very low, you used to see when I used to come out like a tiger, my eyes used to be red. When I used to talk about Cho Aiba for them. Today, Cho is composing himself into a good man. I have told the AJ that tell Cho to come out and beg the people of Guzang, apologize to the Ambazonian people for the massacre in Guzang. From there, the people start looking as trying to see him. I've also told the people of the IG, the original IG, because there's one IG, the IG of Sisiku, Ayoktabe, that the leadership have explained to them that you should have no collaboration with Cho Ayaba until Cho comes out and apologizes to the people. See, me and him miss my word. This revolution, day for 100. Let me say something. Just excuse me. See, if you not be strong for to concern people their lives, you leave a few people for destroy revolution. But as long as my name is Eric TATAW, as long as God appoint me for fight the fight, I do them individually. 99% of the things I do them without anybody. Sometimes I go Senate with my small brother where they follow me, the call of work. Follow me, go Senate, so I go take pictures. When you go for Senate, as an individual or as a group, you go do exactly what any person can do. And I let you know one thing. I want to seize the opportunity for thank the people there for scope. Comrade Ignacio be there yesterday. After I be commanded for Senate, I won't go today morning. He don't do a great job, very excellent job. And I see all the traces for inside Senate. And I will come to explaining this. Please, like I've said yesterday, that me as Eric TATAW, I stand with the IG. I stand with your IG, the Pope of Ambazonia. And the IG is not Ayoktabe. The IG is not Sako. And by the way, how would you get for the place where Sako Ekomi, the argue power for IG with Ayoktabe, and then they look and they clap. When they do not wait, nothing like action. Who said to come away? Sisi could drag power here and Sako. How did that happen? An innocent man in jail. How would it happen? Now I don't know. They say Sako should go back to Dr. Common Sense. There is nothing existing as a common Sako as acting president. He should go back to Dr. Common Sense. Because we there for you, they say they destroy revolution. We have 100 senators here. 435 members of House of Representatives, because all men of America are congressmen. House of Representatives, 435. Caribas are only one. And if Dr. Sako be having the parade picture for social media, say he's seen up with your congressperson, we're going to see a picture of Caribas woman, because of the person that will initiate the resolution. You know why today, yesterday, we're going for Senator Ben Cardin in office? Because now Ben Cardin, Senator of Maryland, now he introduced a new resolution where they come up for Senate next week. Next week, we're going to see something. They will not say, oh, yeah, they'll go start claiming responsibility, but they do not know anything that is happening. Now we have given the information, they cannot even go there to go and fight. When the thing now waiting for gang day now, for gang zero. You people don't have no, forget about this problem for here. Forget about it. Now me, I stay for all that I tell. I don't get no man. And even tomorrow, if Sisi could do the same thing, the mail say one bend, I go talk for here, clean and clean. Now, by the way, I don't tell Tabenyang say Tabenyang must go for audit. We'll get the best audit committee, the 13 counties. Even my brother Pam Funi, when I'm man, he there for the very audit. So why Tabenyang the escape audit? Tabenyang must come for audit. That one a must. We need chop friend with no man. Yesterday, Atanga Chiri call for my live show. He talk clean and clear. I ask you few questions. I know Atanga know you picking way. Atanga Chiri know you picking way. You're telling me talk A way, go for talk B. I ask you say, for your opinion now, who they cause the problem? He talk say one. He say yes. He know say Sako because Chris Anuli pressurized him for do wrong thing, and he also blamed to the South African cabal. That was correct. And now the very thing that was on top. Say Sako get put in the pressurized him. Say go get South African cabal. I ask number two question say, but remove the external pressure inside the meeting. Will be there. Now, who be the best way cause a point? Actually, talk clean and clear. Say, Sisiku will begin. We activists will propose a deadline plus chairman for Restoration Council. Observe as the sister Victorian, they rate him and chair that meeting. We'll talk say, okay, now on this date, Muna do this thing. Me they do one, me they do one. Sisiku green all. Sisiku first of all withdraw the letter. We talk say don't dissolve Sako. It gives Sako the go ahead for remain acting president and for work with the podium, don't work with minus the 76-man list. He not include Tabenyang there. Tabenyang was out of it because Tabenyang had been dismissed. That is the truth. Any activist know. He remove all. He say, okay, Miss Sako go, and then he give Sako $60,000 for money where he don't raise up. Where if friends they don't contribute the money, he give Dr. Sako. Dr. Sako, the only thing they request for Dr. Sako and say, okay, take out that 76 man list. So we don't need 76 people them for revolution, because revolution over is nothing. We don't need 76 people. Even Professor Wasum come the next day can talk the same thing. But you know what? Dr. Sako denied. He said over a dead body and Chris Anu say they not go leave that 76. Say the restoration council already vet them. Only for we for come the next day, commentator can tell we say the restoration council not don't ever vet that list. So because of 76 people, Dr. Sako mortgaged $60,000 for help refugees and for down. He mortgaged the whole 8 million people. They caused all the confusion. Then so active the way yesterday they be saying that Sisi could be wrong. Today they don't have to say no, both leaders are right and wrong. I not be stupid man. I know one. If anybody support Sako, you support at your own detriment. I don't talk to me about put the get up. Any instruction will come from Dr. Sako, me and the taker. That's what me every time I don't talk. That's why we talk about Cho Ayaba. He support that they cost me. That start at the first man was starting at Tapang ka join Cho. I continue Cho. Now I don't come for Sako. When I look in the eye, it's case I don't attack Bohebe, so no. Only when Bohebe do wrong thing for Ambazonia calling what the attacker. When John Baku will do wrong thing, sumo attack him. Any man bet if you see a stand for some place, so no say na danger. And if una won't go boya, una forget about Sako. As we day for years, Sako day for Maryland. If you like, we stay with Sako for 50 years, 500 years. He go to return to bear his excellence. You go for occasion, they go chop, come back. No strategy. And that's why I'm saying that Sako does not exist to me. And I'm taking this thing in America personally. Like me, hate me. I go Congress yesterday, go Senate today, 2 days straight. I the commode drivers sometimes I even pick my woman from work because the hell if I go make sure I fight for Ambazonia. Pick all the tickets because I know say all these things what they do I'm not for myself, not for my picking them. Now for the picking them for bush, we don't see picking them for bush, see picking them for bush. Now bushes, now then this for bush. It's que say the IG no side with the put the day. When I know people they go give the people when they give the people the chop. Now so say for jail. See picking them for bush. See them. On a day for year, when I support one thing. See, that is in the forest.
So that very day, I just go born me.
They wanna get IG for picking people the born for bush. People the born for bush. I will give you this code and number and I call them directly. Anyone want help them directly. Not give me nothing. Help them for them directly. What nonsense? When I day for I support one thing every day. Because they work they make audio, every tattoo this. They even pay, even Sako, you my relatives, they talk na French, you know, yeah, audio French. Every tattoo, he don't say, place this, he don't do it. Yet they go attack prison. Cameroon government, they talk na me, say na me, because they want to implicate me. This is a new dawn. And this revolution has changed. And there is nobody that's going to stop. I'm telling you the truth. As a day so now, I never start because all the activists they can't protect for the thief money. Hey, listen, when I hear people they say where is Kapak, you see a corrective man. Now I be talk about say for America you get court, you get ticket for court, you get ticket traffic ticket, you go for court. Majesty ask you guilty or not guilty. You need to go talk say Valerie be don't get ticket, Mr. Sam be get his own ticket, D1 be get his own ticket, D1 that you need defend your ticket where you get them. Listen, D1 that the ticket theory. The American ticket, you need to go talk about Josh, so man, we don't get ticket. That is a wrong style. Now, style for clean chief man that. Go talk at you Josh know, and people not get sense. Now, they lead people, they bring conspiracy, they ask you about Skapak. It's cases Skapak bring the promote. Dr. Sako, John Egewan day for your government. Anyway, not the government again, because that thing, go back for your common sense. It need to exist, according to me. Now, it be very clear, say, Ambazonians them some, because 99%, I'll be happy. Plenty people don't even call me apologize, and I be happy say any might call me. I talk no. Even sister Vicky for Germany, I talk with Minister Silva. All they make audio. Most of them they put they make audio now. I put they see surely learn will be Eric TATAW because they on audio that I listen only one way. Somehow they say just listen to one laugh. I need listen all audios. Now, listen very attentively. Listen very well because this is salvation. You go for some farm. You get your farm. Or some man get a farm. It can back. It can cash you the chief planty. As he cash you the chief planty, he say, come here, why chief my planty? He say, Pa Peter, we don't chief the planty too. He cash Pa Peter. He cash na Pa Peter. If I thought Pa Peter be having thief, he cash na Pa Peter. We have a situation here that has destroyed the revolution. Instead of Dr. Sako for can address the situation, like a man will go address a ticket for American court. Dr. Sako is send a surrogate for the attack for the way they question them valid thing. When I imagine say we get office, the right office letterhead for America here. they write letterhead for America. Then the letterhead day with office address for year for America. The office not there. The lease contract be terminated. Now don't go Facebook. They bring conspiracy say they get new office space. Una bring me the address, the date. Una bring me the lease agreement. The date when I sign lease for that place. The date when I show me first receipt when I pay. In America, bring me the list because when I bring the address, we'll go verify. So I'm going to continue with the disprove now. When we bring facts, instead of we come try for help Ambazonian people. Anyway, by the way, I go for the other matter then. Because the one, so this support issue, it don't be some cancer way. I don't know why we're using a chemotherapy and I waiting for kick the thing out. So let us be very clear with all these people. This is very clear with all these people. Say we're not there for romance again. All is done. We don't want any idea. No, I mean, I ask and say, sometimes you know my better answer, but how? I cry, say, must stop this problem. They say, no, I don't see, listen. Ask every one of our sister there in a strong CPT, even a strong SDF militant, we don't be in a complete Ambazonian, where they call it sister Emerencia. A strong woman. I don't meet up Dr. Sako for Brother Sebastian in Barriqui house. Not be one time, not be two times. I talk with Dr. Sako, say, I point, I say, na Pastor Tata this, na point, they kill you. Move the man. Dr. Sako go tonso. Come back, go do the same thing. Every day, I have spoken to all of them. Even my last conversation with Secretary Chris Anu, I call him, God number one, I exchange some number for some man of God, very prominent man of God. Secretary Chris, no. I give them my number. Then me and Secretary will talk how we can help for raise funds for ABC, and me only can preach in a unity. What is Secretary Chris do? The very next show, it can cost Weber. It can cost Honorable Weber. It can cost Honorable Weber. And I want to understand now a big shame. Say una Southern Cameroonians, una don't support persons. Una don't be sorry. I don't know what other people. Listen, I do not be sako. Una leave them because we make one speech. Manwe, he talk about 2 cubes of sugar. He make one speech. Sako send his surrogism. They go to crush Weber. Una she don't quite. Look at what happened for DMB here. We get meeting. Sako go for the tongue only about Weber. Try for run the man down. They will come for Facebook. Come and say they congratulate Weber. How many times I wanted Dr. Sako as a small youth? When if I say call Ambassador Forson, call this person. So per time they talk about Pobia. Now Tab used to talk about Ayaba. Why not the rider come and say talk about Pobia? If we not kill these people, they will not get to Pobia Matona. Because people they stand up for shield Pobia because all the genocide they go on because they chop money. Now because they chop money, you talk about Pobia. Who's a barrister food on Sunday? Who's a number ready? Every even number ready for Nigeria where they make old Joseph. He boys they give command as a general. Number ready make very good old Joseph where they fighting gang zero. Joy man say be number boy say na general number this. Any man come out tomorrow for ghost town or Gary. Imagine how it get impact when I add my own voice. But what's that number ready? When I there for you and I call and say they say activist. A man of God, a president, a supposing president of a country, he called an activist for Nigeria. Fully say Mickey can't talk say he don't buy 30 sticks. The activists can't talk where the hope say they can't get the stick them. The time they should get the stick and not get the stick them. They wanna come out the blame na the person where a whole married America, when a pastor, when a president of a country, he use his brain, go full person, I think a conspiracy, una go as usual. So they go the blame na number. Una don't destroy number no. Una don't destroy number. Una move from number, una destroy Barrister Fu. Who's that Barrister Fu day? You people should think about the destruction when you put under the revolution. Barrister Fu was the biggest voice. If you put my voice, Mark Barretta a voice, we voice, all activists are voice. You know we reach Barrister Fu voice, you won for Grand Zero. Now we don't remember all Abdul Karim. I hope say we not even go past another one. Because in another one way, how we not pass, we not the government if it exists. We not be done. And they come tell us someone can take money down for ID card. A 76-man team, nothing contribute even $500 every month. And all the day they work for America, they work for Europe. Now they don't take a whole TV where they ask them to contribute money. They turn the TV into surrogacy. See the kind of project they can go to TV. Nelson Ochemba, man wait for me lifetime for the revolution. You know opportunity. Now only conspiracy. Yesterday I make sure say we thank Bazen because they try, but they help we because they push our agenda instead. He talk say me I go talk say I thank Baz with Baz is support federation. Did I say that? No, because this is what they always do in their audios. But I'm always here to come back. So we got to be very careful. Now I don't talk say now one government day for Ambazonia, one interim government led by Sissoko Ayoktabe Julius. I will talk 2 months ago for all the activists. Say I don't want to talk. I stand for media because I want to say me all man be pleased. Me wanna see the level of struggle for maintain everybody, for respect everybody, but that window be passed. And now I talk the truth. If like you go bring a colasso, you go blister because I be the rock. You bring gun, you go with a bullet wound. It is over for Komisako. Let him go back to common sense. And the talk he talks, I not stop him. Because if I not do and so the revolution will be destroyed. We'll never get put there. She don't go Maryland. They only chop, drink mimbo, lunch, book, go the play, do that. And they don't do nothing for the revolution. Yet they get surrogates. And when we go Senate, go Congress, go do things them. That way result will come out. They can't the right say, oh, this man was doing this until when I take fake picture. Wait, Musi. See picture where they take this very picture. Man show us something. Oh my God. Ambazonia, you people are finished. I'm telling you, you people are finished. Yes, una be finished. I'm telling you now, this thing is not a joke. Can you imagine? Okay, see picture where they go take them. Now in that so, with the white man that they say na Congress, now so they claim. Okay, see now the very something similar like this. You see, now the kind these they go say I don't want to show you because I put that face they did it. Now the very thing that they go do am. You go talk to you go Congress, You go Congress when? For Resolution 338. When you go Congress. It's so poor that you people have allowed yourself to be so much deceived. When did you go to the Congress? And you go Congress. Me, I don't go Congress. I don't mean to Congress women them, Congress men them. As at the commander office of the tweet, ask Civil Bill of Cameroon American Council. Ask anybody to go Congress. Congress not be underground thing. Now if you take picture day, if you take video. So not until the can tell you say if they Congress. So the other people they go Congress, where they go Senate, they go lie, say the very Sako, this very Daniel man where they for he go lie, say they go see 100 senators. I laugh today. I didn't put it. Enjoy anyway. Granze will don't get sent because someone who they for open the eye. They be do video for front Senate. When I do video, when I face them, but yet when I own president. When a president go take, he go snap with his senator, congressman, they wanna cover congressman face. Congressman if he do na arms deal. Because I not say that man not be no senator, not be no congressman, because once when I put his face, go see him. Go read my war, which I don't write about Senator Capito, where for West Virginia, to in office talk today. So when I just bring conspiracy, now I say when I the white pen will speak, when I the only dating book, and that's when I the white Sako they go. Blue Army back out because it says that this will be Nyamankundu, as that this will be rock, as that they come at the crush, till I finish the mission. That is my rule. So no matter what you do, and activists they so activists don't come to yesterday talk say, oh Dr. Sako do it. He say Dr. Sako he be get right for not telling them me not come because they give me a go publish for Telegraph. When I go look Telegraph from time immemorial, if I publish you na small IG gossips. Wait, IG the make news why publish them. And they publish real time news from Gang Zero, not anything related to the IG. The only time we publish on IG, and I think they be exactly perfect. So before with almost 1,000 people watching, I'm going to give the good news very soon, and I'll read it. What verbatim then? We'll go back, go read them for play don't publish them. So when I therefore know these facts, when I see why I don't come soon, because say I want my revolution be cleansed, and I want to use the opportunity to say make no man no give $1 for anything where when I see a commissar code, no more money. Even for TV station, for ABC TV, so long as they use the TV now for party conspiracy theories, how they do make flyer for TV, for go for ABC. Look at what the ABC do. Okay, they don't keep putting the nationals. I talk, don't discover some cops for Arang Chang, some cops for put they be arrest them from Chang, or Gomoku side and they find put they be arrest them, they need see them right to a cat. ABC TV go know they don't ever publish that one. Which don't see that way ABC they publish news way they affect Ambazonia. That's the question. Common Ambassador Fosso, God forbid, Ambassador Justice Ebon, he died for it, they not do him. Even the other man where Dr. Na Youngbang, where died for North Carolina, where been they go bury for Charlotte, South Carolina, if I'm not mistaken. Who's ABCBA? They are not there. And I carry some gong dog for Europe. Keep them for they say now manager. How do take person you don't know nothing about TV production? When I go pre say me the manage TV because I want me the clap hand because I don't look and say oh this person gets small following. It's so they go help we will get problem for defending for Facebook. What's that then there? When I mean this is so terrible. When I feel destroy the government. This government stands strong and is a government for the people of Ambazonia. It's the government for the Ambazonian police, not a Sako property. So people can say na Sako don't succeed now. Why that way? God forbid. God don't forbid you now. Why you do audio? No know your name. If you know say the person can't put your face. When I do not only audio, when I remember for audio, when I feel I will destroy this revolution because when I support some criminals then where they need to do nothing. I stay with this people here in America, and this revolution get to change. I don't say she come kobo and I get document when I make pim. I'll put all the things outside. Nonsense. When I wait to that one, I don't can make I go put on. I say, oh, he put classified document onto. I need shame for can talk say plan B na classified. The same classified document way Christian don't talk am. And for Chicago, Christian will be talking about the project for Chicago. How do you know the amount? He do come out for me. Even the document Dr. Sako send them for the white man for talk say, oh, don't move Sisiku, don't sack the man, me Dean and all of them. Just imagine what you guys are doing for a revolution. Just imagine. Just imagine. Yet we pay your rent, we pay your car, we pay fuel, we do everything, and you want us to see pay TV. The same TV you want to use it to destroy the revolution. It is done. When I say it's done, it's done. And that is the rule that God put me. Once I sleep and meditate so something a bad thing for the revolution. Everything that may be bad, I don't come on me naturally. You don't even see me. If my woman want to destroy the revolution, I put it far away. My picking far, my sister far. Nobody can destroy this thing I have fought for so hard. Nobody. And this is a time for all activists to stand by the truth. When I hear truth about Sisiku and Sako don't come on. Yesterday, activists they cost Sako, Sisiku from start to end. How many months ago? Today, they want to say no, both of the leaders are wrong. You see, the language also changed, but I don't stand for the very path. And in shape. So, Mark Barrett will be talking say Sako they wrong, and that is the truth. Ashley Kingsley talk the same thing, but they be caution. That is the truth. Now only me I be shidong. So they started calling because they fear say the one who sway me for that side now coach. I just shidong. Yesterday, Atanga Achiri talk the same thing. I feel PM the same. Atanga Achiri is in Lusana. I feel you know when I call you go tell and clean and clear who destroyed the peace talks in the prisons. A man go stay up for 10 hours for talk how to negotiate for solve the problem where they affect the interim government based on the recommendation of the president for the Restoration Council. Whether we get pressure from South Africa or you, Sako, we get pressure from Chris Anwo, we consider that waiting happen for that meeting that time as two leaders, you acting president and president. President say, okay, no problem. I will give you 60,000. I don't already withdraw that letter. What I talk about don't dissolve government. You go continue as acting president. But only one condition when Siseko Giam say, bet, please, 76 man over plenty. You know, if you appoint you, you know, console we. That was all. Sako say over a dead body. Better all things spoil. When some man, they can't talk say, Siseko talk say if you want spoil me, spoil. If you can say pro cosa, non cosa, why Siseko talk so? Because imagine say man mortgage everything only because of 76 people. 76 people. Now the people they were now the help for the do audio. Now they send the one. Now do audio resources or irritator. You cannot destroy a rock with your hands. You not fit. Oh now over small. Revolution don't change. It's a new dimension. There is no IG under Dr. Sako. It's cancelled. That's the fact. And any ambassador will be honest, when I listen to me, not give you $1 to that place. I'm irritated. They say I'm talking about Dr. Cho, and I be happy to say Dr. Cho don't calm down. Until he can confess. I don't talk, and I talk and very. No collaboration he and Sisiku or the other groups until he can apologize for what happened for Guzan. That is very important. It will heal a lot of hearts. And he talk the ones who with the high voice, but advice for the people then for AGC. When I say Vivian Bang we don't come out, I don't about say when I leave Vivian Bang with me go inside and I don't fight because he tell me that he be stand strong for AGC, so he know a lot. And the thing I be talk about AGC, he can come out all for all the way to Don Gumba, he be put her out. But I be talking 10 months ago, 12 months ago, he can come on now. Una Ambazonia, if una won't wait, forget more audio about Sako, una go wait for 1 year, they don't kill more people. 13 times, una ask myself, say, as we stand now, every money they go raise for Germany, where they say how many $1,000, who's that the money there? When I say interim government, ask Kupe Maninguba to say Fako IG for Dr. Sako don't get 7,000 for a whole trip to Boya. Where are we going to? Ask Manupo, they say when and how many stick and sugar cane and granola Sako buy them, Sako IG buy them for them? 0. Go to Indian, the same. Beginning they suffer, all man refugees, everything is scattered. Yet people contributed money. And I be talk say I don't want to talk. Ask, you know why? I know why the vex. I told them one major reason why the vex. Because about 8 months ago, I called Dr. Sako for conference call with Sikot Church Saint, and my brother, my small brother Joshua Carr, will call. We have a conference call. Every Mark every day from conference call. All I thank Nigeria and say, please, Your Excellency, now activist in this way. Give we only names for 2 people. They take some considerable amount from my trip to Dr. Sako denied. We don't know why he denied because he main henchman. When I John Egewan, he be the among now he be the main man who don't take the highest money. Now when I see John Egewan now, he go make sure say he come out. See, Mami Grace, I tell you, I dey help una for fix the revolution. Una any mami call me, tell me the one I take, the one I not take. I assume say na God. As I talk as me, just know so. Say that is how it's going to be. We don't. Una dey only talk. Una revolution don't really be back on track. Because these people, okay, I will take this call from the Supreme Commander for Kupe Maninguba, Kingsley Ebong. Hello? Hello? Yes, we dey live now. You follow up?
Yes, I follow up. I want interview for that.
Okay, go ahead. Talk about Kupe Maninguba. Just a few minutes. Thank you so much. Now, Kingsley Ebong that. Kingsley Ebong now, Supreme Commander for Kupe Maninguba, began meeting the last time and they tell me a lot about their problems. And Kupe Maninguba get a lot to offer, but they not get finances. So they launch their fundraiser next week. Now, by the way, all manga for concentrate only for counties. For example, you watch 1,000 something. Oh, by the end of this show, you're going to see like 6,000 people don't watch. 6,000 because Facebook they make my account. Yo, where is so? A man say always 6,000. We contribute only 25 times for Kupe Maninguba, $25. Now plenty money. We use and win war. Go ahead, my brother.
Yes, Mr. Tano, we for Kupe Maninguba, the truth that say this revolution get for change. Some certain people they feel say they own the destiny for Ambazonians. That they use this revolution for the play ping pong. For people their blood back home.
Thank you.
And we no fit support all these things. We don't beg tire. We no get time again for pamper these people. Even inside Kupe Maninguba, I don't care what people they say. It don't come a point where we don't get for listening to these people anymore. I don't know how long we will continue to beg them. I don't know how long. My people will come. It be very aching. Only $7,000 with they give free.
Tell everything.
And they expect maybe at the same boys them, maybe they go carry 10 guns them, go to fight people they get AK-47, Kalashnikov, and RPGs them. Enough is enough. The truth now say, all we want unity. The Dr. Sakowe may be known for common sense. No, the Dr. Sakowe, I see him now. I see a Dr. Sakowe, I feel like either he be manipulative or some people that they instrumentalize, see for background, for they do things the way he do them now. When to me I talk now from the bottom of my heart, and I put myself for the vulnerable people the way they did back for Ambazonia, back for those LGA, back for every southern Cameroon. Our lead, I don't even want to call them leaders because they don't get no respect for people. At this point, we're there for a revolution. We'll not be proud for talking. We'll get even 4 million for this revolution in your account. Is it not an insult? And nobody say Ambazonia don't contribute money. They don't lose trust for both sides. From Ayuktabe, Ayabachulukas, Akwanga, Hebert, Sukutabe. When we didn't tell them they come unite, some people they will carry ego because they feel they belong. We will vomit them and in short we not activate within you electator. Make we not learn for come together, we not bring people them together.
I agree with you.
If we not unite, we not get you want that money. I expect these leaders they get sense to understand say the resolution will they pass them now. Now grants they go be careful for the bubble. Now grants they go be careful for the ball.
Okay, thank you,
so
Kingsley.
We go the top for a position of strength.
Yes. Okay, don't just talk about resolution. We just give the resolution before we close the show. You don't talk very well. So Kupe Maninguba, when you want to introduce one account, we just do them very quickly before we go. Hello? Okay, so fine. So Kingsley Ebong, thank you so much. Now I will bring the good news from the U.S. Senate. Anybody join now, we'll not talk a lot of things about this video. You'll go back and watch. And if I want to continue, I want to thank one of our brothers, brother E, where he sent $1,500. He sent 500 for refugees and for different places, and they sent 1,000 for special stuff. I'll reach out to it and then I'll discuss with you further on how to execute. Now, I will talk about the good news where it come up from the U.S. Senator's office, from Shelley Capito's office. We don't call the office today. One of our brothers from West Virginia because Madame Capito na senator, junior senator for West Virginia, and it don't talk say if you now go read and through it about National Telegraph, it don't talk clean and clear say this resolution where Caribas they pass am so not be law, not just a recommendation. So you not go move camp for the level for Senate because Senate get its own. I think they call on court. At least we will talk more about Kupe Maninguba because we'll get Kupe Maninguba constantly for the show. So the office of the Senate of Senator Shelley Capito, of course, now Republican senator from West Virginia. He been a daughter of three-term West Virginia governor, and of course, National Resolution 358 it will not be going to the Senate, so it wouldn't be going to the Senate. And office confirms the resolution are just recommendation and nothing into it. So not just recommendation. And so that one I do now first-hand information from office of that senator. So not they say that resolution will affect we now just recommendation way it will help for dialogue process. And remember say the reason why Caribas do that resolution now because say as a matter of fact it call for dialogue for between Southern Cameroons and La Republic du Cameroon. And all my way to go for Congress or Senate, please remember for use now the name Southern Cameroons, aka Ambazonia. Remember for use the name Southern Cameroons, aka Ambazonia, starting now Southern Cameroons. So if you haven't read part of the resolution, the real crux of the resolution talks say resolution, they can say H.RS.35 as a resolution is called as a resolution is a simple resolution used for matters that affect just one chamber of Congress, often to change the rules of the chambers, to set the manner of debate for a related bill. It must be agreed to in the chamber in which it was introduced. It is not voted on what is not voted on in the other chamber and does not have the force of law. So not be some law where they don't pass them into play for America where it will be they say, oh, now that thing must happen. So the good news way then I say that resolution is not get nothing as a matter of fact to do as soon as until America must implement them. But that one before talk say we will feel relent for fight and for push our agenda. Tomorrow I will get meeting with the office for Senator Ben Cardin for explain so that they will get our own concerns and they will be addressed for inside the resolution where Senator Ben Cardin from Maryland introduced. And so and only for every day Senator Ben Cardin office now for 5th floor for Hart office building. So Senate office building they different. Get Hart, you get which is the other one? Is it Ribbon? Yes, I think Ribbon. No, Ribbon should be no, Russell. Russell is the other building. So there are various different buildings. Ribbon now Congress, now House of Representatives, where Caribas office is. So when you go for Hart, just put up for your GPS, say Hart now H-A-R-T, Hart Senate Office Building. Once you punch and you go there, you just go there, you do security. You don't need no ID card. You just enter for there with security. You don't must go, just say you find Ben Cardini office, Senator from Maryland, Google and for your phone. Where you go there, you get chat. Policeman go direct you, go up for the 5th floor, and then you go see office at 506 or something. I don't even remember off my head every time. So when you go there, you go introduce yourself. So you come out, start talking. So you come out Cameroon, but you come out for the English-speaking regions of Cameroon, the northwest and southwest, and then you start discussing now your Ambazonia issue. Not just go there and say, oh, the Ambazonia, they don't know that one for this. So we must make sure say we put that one in place. People they know the technology, the way we take them for do this diplomacy for Senate. So go there, introduce yourself, and then once you do you know say okay, you don't try. One time but Tani from West Virginia to give you insight about the issue from a senator for West Virginia. One time all compatriots all Ambassador for West Virginia, and man make a money and know say as this thing they say for Senate, you see I'm say people only to say oh only those in Washington DC. No, all senators them get all state they get state houses where senators they did the congressmen them. And you get their own council because not be all lawmakers for each state they did for Congress. No, not be all them they for Congress. Now just few representatives. So when you go for any state their own state house, when you go for day, like I will go for Ohio, I will go for the state house of Ohio, so I enter, I go for the Missouri, my sister Abraham Lincoln is whatever they all those things. And so any idea for any state for not be something saying every part of Washington DC. No, Washington is just a capital where you get all the senators they come there and they come there prior to sessions. But days and days they back home for their own state them. If you go to the state house, you will see all those points. So not be something where we not done for every people there for government for IG. When I see where they put it for Chicago, they do. They put it for Illinois, Chicago. You know, they see what they do. They meet up. They don't meet up their own congressperson. Any man find your congressman for your district. Go for day. Call Lee, go for your office, even for branch. You don't go meet to the congressman. Meet up, you work, and they'll give you staff, and they'll give you a legislative aid. Now, put in that way, they sleep, they chop, they dine with Congress poll. And when you see, they don't see Congress poll. So now must make sure, say, me, all man go for a Congress, not be matter for DC. So once we do and so, the infiltrate, is it infiltrate, whatever word you want to use, will they enter them well for their skin. So that is on sacred diplomacy, because the way congressman know, come on, government, not change their head. You don't even go where you approve, because they will listen more for you, because you be member for that constituency. So make sure, say, all man, pick up everything where they will go there. And then the last one I want to talk, I don't get talk about the good news. So that resolution, me all man, me when I share, me go for all man, me for gang zero. Me all man sleep fine. You not get no effect for Ambazonia. When I only fall on account and coupe maningo a bet. When I bring on account, move back all Ambazonia, they put $10, $25, $50, $100 directly into the account. Maybe some type of web way, we will change the game. We don't retire all the people they tip money chop, they don't do nothing. We don't want nothing. We can have one IG way there for jail. Wait, see, I be the leader with the people that will partner and fongala for. We will take what they talk from there. If you not, it contradict the spirit of the revolution. Or would they big for our head for understand what to be good and what to be bad? We will pray for unity, and me honorable we back. Me no hesitate for bringing the revolutionary council. Will bring all the leaders then together. That's how it's going to work, because we don't tire all this thing where they keep for them and all man feel so, oh, every tato will carry claps on people, they go pay for them, they make audio say every tato been a Christmas. I agree say now so a craze because I talk about Sako for now. That be talk about Yaba, been a Christmas for Yaba own fans them. That is how it is. It is always going to be so. So that resolution not get nothing, no impact, but it not mean that someone has stopped for to do the work for Congress. So one time all my don't listen to this show, and then lastly, when I get website them. Let why they call it a country you. I don't know why they call that name. You know, website, you get reference for you. If you reference me, for example, you get more than 500 to 1,000 Ambazonians. They want the guy the affidavit of support for free. Me say I put National Telegram. I sign out every time to put my website and my email, everything, my contact, my phone number. I attest to immigration officer. I say this so war they Cameroon, because I publish stuff that and I be physical human being with a physical location. And I get a name and I get an ID. So listen very attentively. Not go for Facebook or for website where you don't know person where they talk. It call as some strange name. Not go down a ghost. Then you not be reference that information. And the good thing I want to tell you about that my country people website, I say it be useless per my research. It not get the impact for Ambazonia revolution be for the level for international community. It is on zero. In fact, it is on minus. So they use that one and will play psychology on a moon at the week. Say why the man they overexpose you. So that one, all Ambazonia, and I go for the only go for them. I will go get fun time. When I go listen on a laugh, when I come on a back, when I go do na correcting them. Me not discourage no man. If you put that say, oh, every tattoo cause you man, do one cause every tattoo. I go listen on a laugh the course. When I go back for work, that one not get nothing to do with we for international scene, because why man need listen to website we not get name, you not get address, you not know the person, because if you go about the website, all man know. As a matter of fact, the website be as useless as something for trash can. So I want to thank you very much. I want to come in the numbers so Kawaji impromptu show. We'll continue for the spirit of the revolution. I'm gonna no say we don't always stand for position where independence always come. And so long as me, Eric Tato, I did for the America, I get the protection for the American government, because I do not only the right thing. I just want to talk for some person tell me say they talk for some audio say they'll repatriate me. Well, the unfortunate thing for that person who talk and say the bad news for him, I say every president of America, Donald Trump, nothing repatriate me, because I'm a law-abiding resident of the United States. So there is nobody who can deport me, nobody who can repatriate me. Cameroon government fit try for all way enough it, so not be some army general for you, not be even Donald Trump, president of America, not be FBI, not be nobody. So long as you stay and you respect the law, there is nothing that they can do to you in this country. So God bless you now. Una stay committed, una stay very poised. And when I forget about all that contributing website, then they not get no impact. I tell you another way for do and for no sooner they on track. God bless you and have a wonderful day. Bye for now.